Welcome everybody to the Bruh Speak podcast. This is Bruh Speak. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm here cooking me some dinner because I gotta eat. But man, it's been a minute. Just got through watching the live stream by Information Man. Information Man, shouts out to him. Talking about the Ty Nichols case, and like I said before, this is why I don't trust black leadership. I don't trust it because, again, you're in a system of white supremacy. There's always a white person ahead of you. And usually you're going to be self-serving or you're going to follow the pack. And that's what these white cops did. That's what this white woman did. And then where you got the white cop, you found out about her past. She's known for protecting white cops. Back in Atlanta, she had this one cop who was a fucking pedo up there messing with the young girls, and she was protecting him. So this lady's known for protecting white cops and just bad cops in general. So not surprised she let the black cops get caught, but to be fair, I mean, how you gonna cover that shit up? So they were gonna so everybody was in the chat talking about she should resign, and I think somebody said that she did resign. I mean, it's probably best. She need to go. This is terrible, man. And they have a history of doing it. So she didn't give a shit. So, but that's what I'm saying. Black leadership is self-defeating. What they gonna do? And even if she were to stop him, they could just go above her head, because that police union, one of the toughest unions up in this bitch, they were gonna run her out of there. They did that to that black police chief in Fort Worth. He saw the corruption, and they ran him up out of there. So that's why I say I don't trust black leadership in any facet. You got to prove to me that you're actual leader. So it's not really surprising. But let's get to the meat of some of this stuff. So a couple of days ago, I'm waking up. Well, not waking up. I'm getting off of work. I work the night shift. I look up like SexyRed versus DJ Cuda. What the fuck going on here? If you just going in on Cuda and playing all his bad some stuff that he did in the past, talking about she just going at the Cuda, and I'm like, now me, I'm not in the middle of it. I don't. It's not really my call, but I know how SexyRed be, especially if she don't like you or she thinks what you're talking about is silly. Then she can get mad, disrespectful. That's just the way she is. So I just accept it. She is what she is. But I did give her props, because when just Pearly was out with that bullshit and we found out she was Me Tooing black dudes, she was one of the few that was going up there questioning her about that whole thing with the Me Too thing and the bullshit story that just Pearly was pulling. So that's why I'm always gonna have a lot of respect for SexyRed. And the sad part is she shouldn't have had to do that. That should have been black men doing it. But they were bigging up this just Pearly broad, and so I give it props. Now with Cuda, like I said, I like Cuda too. and he talks a lot of stuff, especially about dating, which makes a lot of sense. And then when he talks about the equipment and stuff like, you can tell that's what his passion is, and he really is about that. But the problem with Cuda again is like he won't let old fuse die, and he very sensitive when you talking about the game. Yeah, he right there, be very sensitive about that. And it's like to the point where it's like listening to him is kind of like, okay, you worry about this manosphere stuff. You might want to let that go. Like I said, when he went over there to Thailand, if he was just straight focused on traveling, like I said, Cuda has a wealth of information that can help people who want to go travel, especially black men who want to go actual travel. They don't want to be in the United States anymore, or they just want to explore the world, which you should be doing. Go see the world, then settle down, get married, whatever you want to do. And you might find out, hey, America may not be the place you want to settle down. You may want to go to another country. But, so how this feud, I finally found out that DJ Cuda made a comment. I guess he made a live stream, told us he was going over there for Muay Thai, not women. For Muay Thai, not women. Well, I mean, I ain't see him doing the Muay Thai as far as I know. But he's still talking about black women, still talking about relationships, and less about the Muay Thai, and still talking about old Mansfield beefs. I'm like, so what was the point you going over? You could have stayed over here for that. So if the whole thing was, okay, I'm going over there to travel, do Muay Thai, great. But if you're going over there just to talk about the same thing you were talking about over here, what's the point? Now you got into this feud with SexyRed, and yeah, it didn't look too good on his end about that. We knew he was going there for the women from the jump. Yeah, cool dude. And that's what it looked like. You're going over there for the women. That's what it looks like. It's not like you're going over there for Muay Thai, because he haven't really brought it up. He's not really talking about, hey, look at this new class I went into. Hey, look at this new move that I learned. And I'm just getting better every day. No, it's still about the women. And now you're in this feud with SexyRed, and over a comment, and we look at the video that he was complaining about, she took it down, but then you still bitching about it. So it's like, damn, well, bro, what was the point of this? You still feuding with women. You're not helping yourself. You're making yourself look bad. So it's like, well, and of course, SexyRed did the video just showing how Cuda just won't let this black man should die. Then he was talking about, again, how she's using his stuff out of context, which he did the same thing to Mela, which she made it off like flipping content when she was drunk. And he keep playing it over and over and over, even when she told him to stop. But he still plays it. So it's kind of like, you can't come around talking about she's using your stuff out of context when you're doing the same thing. That's not cool. You should have took that thing down. If she told you to stop, take it down and be done with it. But again, people are hypocritical in these spaces. And so, SexyRed just straight up embarrassed the guy. And, I don't have no dog in the fight, because it's like, I like both. but both do some stupid stuff that it makes it like, okay, I can't really take you seriously on something. So I just be like, hey, not my not my battle to fight. I'm not on nobody's side. Just let it'll die down eventually. But it's still fun. I'm just like waiting. I'm coming up work. I'm like, SexyRed going at the DJ Cuda. What the hell? What's going on there? Then you see what's going about, like off of a comment that he made. I guess a video. Women should be seen and not, and men should be heard. And I'm gonna say this. I saw the live stream that BMT did. I'm just gonna say it quickly. There are certain situations where women should be heard and men should take the background. And then there's certain situations where men should take the background and the women should back up. But it's situational. And it depends on the person that you're dealing with. If you got a woman who talk and knows she can talk slick, yeah, you might need to. There's some situations she need to fall back and let the man handle it, because she's not going to make the situation better. I know a few women who do that, but then I know a situation where men would come up and act a fool and not make the situation better. I had those. I work in a prison. I got coworkers who are like that, men and women. And you be like, please don't have this person come over here. And showing up, they come over here. Now the inmate even more mad than what he was. And like, oh God, dang it. And that's the issue. It really, you got to know who you're dealing with. Know who if you, especially if you, even if you're not even dating, you have friends. You got to know what your friends' strengths and weaknesses are, especially with communication, because they can either calm a situation down or make it worse. You know, and whole men and women thing is like everything is situational. Nothing is concrete. You know, there's some men, like I would say, like in my personal life, when I was married, my ex-wife was an artist, so she would talk to those people, and I stay in the background. I don't know nothing about art like that, so I know what I like and don't like, but I don't know the ins and outs of art. So I'm like, let me back up, let her talk, and I just chime in whenever. But like, there were times like when I was around my coworkers, she would fall back and let me speak for her. So, like I said, everything is situational. Nothing is concrete. So, if you're going to be talking, I mean, nothing is concrete. Everything is situational. And you just got to know your partner or your friends, what their strengths and weaknesses are, especially with communication, and go from there. So, the other beef that was going on was Edward Anderson and Super Slide, which that was funny, especially Super Slide roasting the shit out of Edward Anderson. But again, you know, Edward Anderson was talking about how he was taking care of his mom and his aunt, and he talked about how he's not the favorite son, and how his mom chose a husband over him, put him in foster care and all, which again, man, that's sad to be. That's sad because, you know, and the thing of it is, that's what Kevin was talking about when he was talking to the single mother before he passed away. One of the big controversies that he had was that he talked to this woman talking about she should believe her man over her child. And a lot of people gave him a lot of flack for that. I was one of them people. I don't believe in that bullshit. You believe your child over any man, including her, even her father. At the very least, you need to find out if she telling the truth or not. You don't just blow it off. It's crazy. So so you can see why he probably be a little upset with his mom over there, and you see that manifests into a lot of rage towards women, and which Super Slide is was pointing out. Also, the fact that he is the one taking care of his mom, even though he's the least favorite of everybody. Now, I can look at it from two ways. As as son who had to take care of his mother when she was sick, I can understand how hard that is. You basically giving up your life, and add to the fact you still have to work. So not only do you have to take care of her, you still got to work. That means you're losing sleep, you're not getting enough rest, and a lot of even in the best situations, your 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 loved one is suffering, and you can't take away the pain. And the medicine don't work. They in pain. Most times they take out of you. If they can't do what they usually do, they take it out on the closest person there, which is the caregiver. That could add a whole ton of stress. That's why there's a lot of adult abuse going of older people, because these caregivers be so stressed out, and there's no relief, because they a lot of times they're the main ones taking care of them. Like in his situation, he's the main one taking care of his mom and his aunt. All the other kids gone. In my situation, I don't have no sisters. My oldest brother passed away a long time ago. So the brother that's in the middle between me and my oldest, he was gone. He couldn't deal with it. He told me later, after passed away, I found him again. He just couldn't deal with it. So it fell on me to do it. Now I did receive help. I had female cousins come in, watch her from time to time. I had my ex-wife and her mom come time to time. So I had help. But the primary was me. I had to take it to the doctor's appointments. She needed to go to the store. I needed to take her to the store. I had to take her to church. It was a lot to deal with. And it was frustrating. And how I didn't blow up more at work is just it contribute to my personality. But I was going through it. It was just a lot of stuff they deal with. And I'm not even coming from the fact that I was not the least favorite. I was the least favorite, which I wasn't. And that's even tough to deal with, because you're not even the favorite. They gotta depend on you, and they already don't like you like that. And you're doing it out of obligation, and they taking it. I know it's double heat for him, because it kind of remind me of my ex mother-in-law. She had that situation where her mother, they didn't like each other. She was not there for her, but through strange events, she ended up having to take care of her till she passed away. And what was so cold about that part was that the sons that her mother adored would not help her take care of their mother. And then when she died, they blamed her for her death. And I told him what I thought about that, man. I wasn't feeling it at all. I told my ex-wife, I said, I hope they die slow and painful. That's one thing I can't see. I can't stand people taking advantage and harming people who are doing the right thing. I can't stand seeing that. And you don't help them or nothing, and you want to criticize, harsh criticism. You ain't lift a finger. Luckily, my brother wasn't one of those people who did that. But it said that my ex mother-in-law had to go through that, and that's why, like, I give her a lot of credit, you know, for the stuff that she do. She taking care of my ex-wife now, and I give her a lot of credit for that. So to see that happening to Ed, and it's sad that he had to go through that. So I understand where he's coming from. And I understand there's a lot of anger and rage inside of him because of that. Because you, the caregiver, you're the least favorite. And I know he's going through hell. And that's why he go on YouTube and saying all this crazy shit. And this is the thing. That's why I say a lot of black males. Well, I'm not even just black males. Black people in general do hate their moms. They just don't tell people. They know they hate her. Some know they hate her, some they don't. But they don't recognize it. And then some do recognize it, but then they don't do something about it. Either confront her or just say anything really to them. They don't confront them. And that's a problem, because if you don't confront that, yeah, it builds up inside, and then it's going to come out in other ways. Whether you're going to fight people, may affect you at the job, you're going after people at your job, or you go on YouTube yelling, ranting, and raving about black women and the gynocracy and all that goofy shit. When the real problem is the one in front of you and you don't want to deal with it. So I said on numerous occasions, it's okay to hate your mother. It's okay to hate your mother. But you have to deal with it. You have to recognize that you do, and you have to deal with it. And whatever issue that caused that hate, you have to deal with it. That means if you got to confront your mama, you got to confront your mama. It's just the way it is. And it can go 2-3 ways. I mean, it can either she'll say, yeah, I apologize, or she can acknowledge it, but don't apologize, or she just say, fuck you and whatever. You know, there was some things that I had to confront my mother with before she passed. Not when she was really, really sick, but before that. And some things she took accountability for, and a lot of things she didn't. She really didn't. And I just accepted it. It was what it was. You know, you got to let that shit go, because if you don't, man, you're going to be raging online. It's going to affect your relationships with women. And that's not a place you want to be. So, you know, like I said, I feel for Edward Anderson. I do. I'm not a fan of his. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan, but you know, I empathize. I'll put it this way. I empathize with him because I've been in that position. But this old raging online and stuff and crying about the gynocracy every 5 seconds. No, that's not the business. And it just makes you look bad. But anyway, And another thing that I was saying, and I shouts out to the Faith Factor. She had me on her panels once in a while, and you know, we have conversations. I mean, we got into arguments online about different topics, but she's cool with me. I'm cool with her. She always had me on the channel, so I don't have no problem with her. And she did a topic today on this black woman uh, with the blonde weave marrying this 85-year-old white guy. She pulling an Anna Nicole Smith in this bitch. And I was like, mm-mm-mm. But sadly, this ain't uncommon. This is not uncommon. No. I mean, I'm not surprised. So it was either she was a fucking CNA / stripper / sex worker, or that's the story they were given, when actually that was his escort that he used, his favorite escort, and they decided to marry. Or, you know, it could be anything, but we know that relationship ain't natural. Like, how these people even gonna meet like that? But that's not, like, some of that stuff is not new to me. Because I remember when I was living in an apartment in Houston, and 2 doors down from me, there was this old white dude, this young black girl, her mother. They were all living in the same apartment. I looked at it, I'm like, okay, well, how much he paying? I mean, I knew what it was, but you know, it's just like, this ain't fucking new. I mean, this happens a lot more than people think. You know, a lot of these girls be going with these white dudes. So I remember they were all in that house together. What I'm gonna say, I'm like, not my show, not my circus, not. So it was, they were there for a while, and then I think they moved away later on. But you know, hey, not my problem. So it's not nothing fucking new. You know, if you go on the sugar daddy sites, they be looking for these old white men, and then they going. I remember there was a club that the guy that I know, he runs. It's a swinger club, and this old white guy would come in. Either had one young black girl or two or three come up in there. One time, we were in the room. He was there with one of his escorts. She dancing. She dancing to the music, popping in for everybody, twerking. We're looking at him, we laughing, and I already knew what it was. That's the chick he bought, so I ain't tripping over it. Then he was like, "Oh, y'all want to fuck?" And I'm like, she gave him a look, she gave me a look, and he was I like, no. I said, I already know what it was. First of all, she ain't gonna be comfortable with that because she giving up the box for free. That's not how she at work. Okay. So I'm like, nah, bro, this ain't, no, that's what you supposed to be taking care of. Not me. You take care of that. Cause I'm like, hey, I know what the business is. Hey, she at work. She paid to fuck him. She ain't paid to fuck me and everybody else. That's not what she paid for. So I'm like, no, I'm not about to engage in that. So, you know, it was what it was. Now, the other time it came, he closed the door. Nobody was getting in there. And I wasn't even going to try because I'm like, I already know what it is. She's an escort. That's what they do. So this here with the young woman and the old white man ain't nothing new. She trying to pull an Anna Nicole Smith. I just hope that she's on the wheel and he ain't got no family that's going to contest it, because if we remember with Anna Nicole Smith, that old tycoon, she got pregnant, had a baby. He passed away. The son tried to fight because he was getting cut off. They went all the way to the Supreme Court. But guess how this ended? Guess who didn't get the money? Anna Nicole Smith didn't get the money because she died. The son of the tycoon, he died. I think there was a sister involved. She died. All these people died. The only person left was the daughter and the photographer, who turned out to be the actual baby daddy. She ended up getting the money. So I hope for that black woman, and I seen the picture of this woman. Matter of fact, let me get the picture up somewhere. Let's see. Let me go find it right quick. All right, here you go. Look at this. All right. Let me share this screen right quick. So yeah. So that's them right there. And I'm like, well, let me get a better picture. Here we go. Let's try to get a better picture. This one's kind of trash. All right. So this the woman here. Oops. Okay. This them right here. I'm looking at this fucking life. I'm like, here we go. Here, This couple story is aspiring love and his ability to conquer any obstacle, no matter the age difference. Despite the stigma, Miracle and Charles are a testament to the power of love and prove that age is just a number. It's only a lovely reminder that true love, but also love and age should never be a factor in finding it. Dr. Umar definitely won't be happy with you. Come on, divest this. Come get your girl. Divest this. Come get your girl. Come on, man. No, no, no. Come get your girl. she, I mean, look. She trying to get the bag. I just hope, for her sake. I just hope for her sake that he changed his will and she gets that money. I mean, if they doing IVF, that means he must got some money in there. He got money. So I mean, she did it great. Like I said, this ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. I've seen this before. It's just that this went viral, but shit, this been going on for a minute. But hey, whatever makes them happy. But I'm just saying, this ain't a good look for the divest. Go ahead. Hey, fucking divestors, come get your girl. She doing too much. This ain't a good look. But hey, whatever for the bag, whatever for the bag, whatever for the bag. I mean, whatever for the bag. What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to sit here and say? They getting the bag, man. They getting that bag. But come on. Come on, divest this. Swerveless, come get your girl. This is too much. Come get your girl. This ain't. Come get your girl. I need to. Hell, man. Jesus. But yeah. I mean, there's just some crazy shit going on. Passport bros up here looking bad. Let me see this. There's also something I wanted to talk about. I'm like, these passport bros, some of y'all need to come get y'all boys. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Man. Woman. Credit. No, ain't it? Where is that picture? Thailand. Okay. Let me see if I can find that pic. Where is that? What was that picture? I cannot find it. Fuck. well, fuck it. I can't find that picture. But anyway, we was looking at this on Red's channel, SexyRed channel. You have this one dude who found him a Thai woman, and she had braided hair, and they were, I guess, doing a video together, and she looked so disinterested. I'm like, you went over there to Thailand for to run away from Keisha, and you got a Thai woman acting like a Keisha. Where they do this at? Where they do this at? Why? It's like, no offense, but Passport Bros make it not fun to travel. They make it so unfun. Like, I don't. You go over there, but then you still complain about Keisha. You complain about modern women. Ooh, these women are so much better. And then when you go over there and you find out that a lot of these women are not better, they act in the same way. It's just that they're poor. You go to Brazil, you talk about, oh, these American women, they hoes. They not traditional. But these women over here are traditional. Then you find out in Brazil, they ain't have no problem giving it up on the first date. They coming from a culture that is about sexuality. You can get sex easy over there. How is that fucking better? Then you go into Thailand, and they acting like a black version of a Thai version of Keisha. Why would I want to go travel to deal with the same problem that I'm dealing here? And bitching along the way. What the fuck is the problem? It's like, y'all will, if the Passport Bros made it just about traveling and you actually living your life and you meet the girl, and there's some who do that. I'm not gonna demonize all of them, because I saw some channels where he just talked about, this is the woman for me, and he don't go in about negative shit about black women. He just found his Thai woman, and they happy. But some of these people just these dudes crying about these women, and it's like, you crying, you over there. Just live your fucking life. That's what happened with Austin. It's like, you're not going over there showing, hey, look at me. I'm a young, handsome guy. I'm going over there, living my life, enjoying the culture, enjoying the women. No, it's modern women this. Modern women ain't shit. These modern women mad at us. First of all, who gives a fuck? I know if it was me, I would not give a fuck if they mad or not. Let them be mad. You fuck you disloyal to the race. I don't give a shit. I'm with my Thai woman. The fuck? I'm with my Dominican woman. I'm with my Asian woman. I'm with whoever. The fuck? I don't give a fuck. But no, it's about, see, they mad at us. And not only are they react to everybody. There was this huge black woman, and they still reacting to that. Why the fuck would you care if this fat chick that is complaining about? This black fat chick look like she should not be worried about Passport, bro. She should worry about, hey, let's leave some of this food on the table. What are we doing? You shouldn't even respond to that. Y'all should laugh at her and keep it pushing. But no, they respond to everybody. Somebody says something about Passport Bros. They talking. They interact when you really shouldn't be. Just enjoy your life and keep it pushing. But they don't. They worry about all these people. Oh, they mad at us. They mad at us. They mad at us. Well, duh. You talking about them. So guess what? They're going to react. You got black women talking shit about black men. Black men react. What am I supposed to say? No, you talking shit. You're going to get reaction. The fuck wrong with people? It's like on YouTube, on social media, they want to say shit about people with impunity. That's not how this goes. You can't just say shit about people for impunity and then expect them to just sit there and be and cry like a fucking victim when they say something. Now I agree, some of these women should not be talking. I'm like, goddamn, the chick on Fox 26 News, you're a fucking OnlyFans chick. What the fuck are you here for? But that's what they wanted to speak to. Oh well. But again, you're causing these problems instead of living your life. If they were just living their life and doing their thing, and these women talking, I'd be like, bitch, why are you talking? Go find you a white man or whatever and sit your ass down. Instead, you talking about modern women, blah, 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 yakety spanky, these women are better. Then on top of that, you find out they ain't better. They got the same issues. They baby mamas. Some of them hang with gay dudes. And you got to impress the gay dude, to date them. I'm like, what? And they just kissing on everybody. Like, I don't even like women hugging me. I don't know. There are certain things I find is very intimate. It should be with people that you know. Especially kissing and stuff like that. I don't want no woman just kissing everybody. So I don't like that shit. I don't even, like I said, I don't even like women hugging me and stuff like that. Like I had coworkers that just hugged me. I like, whoa, I don't know you. I had one coworker grab my arm. We walking around. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I went and did that to her. I'm like, yeah, you see how uncomfortable that is? Yes, that's how I'm feeling. She didn't do that no more. Just think that's fucking weird, people. It's just certain things that should be intimate. And like I remember back in school, we had like guys and girls were just giving me to the massages, and like I'm like, no offense, that I don't know. I just felt that was for couples. That wasn't something you do as friends. I don't know. But for these guys talking about kissing and stuff like that, and I'm like, come on, man. How old are y'all? 5? What are you, 10, 12? Yeah, like a 12-year-old. Like, dude, I'm a grown-ass man. I've been kissed. I like kissing. I just don't like it with anybody. And people just going around kissing people, just they don't know. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like, so these women baby mamas. They scamming dudes, poisoning them, drugging them, leaving them naked. Might be having them getting sodomized. You don't know. All kinds of crazy shit. But the bother women the problem. Like, women are women. If they're in an environment where it's survival mode, yeah, these women will do the most. And they will prey on men. And if you stupid enough to be like running from Keisha, running from modern women, you're gonna run right into that fucking trap and then get caught up. It's like, dude, y'all got to be. Listen, if you want to live your life. But goddamn, stop letting Keisha and these modern women live rent free in your head. Go live your life. Go do that. And that's even here. Black men here. Stop letting Keisha and all these women live rent-free in your head. Live your life. Build your empire. And you will find that the women that for you, they will come to you. They don't. Fuck them. They don't like you. They don't like you. It is what it is. I don't deal with people like me. I don't deal with women who don't like me. That's just what it is, man. And I definitely ain't run into no other race of women. If I'm gonna go out of the United States, it's because I I am done with the United States and I'm getting the fuck up out of here. That's what I'll be doing. I ain't worrying about modern women over here. That shit. Look, hey, they can fucking suck whoever they want to fucking suck. They succeed, get a good life, great. If they fall on their ass and out there on the streets struggling, not my fucking problem. I'm over here. I'm in Africa. I'm in Thailand. I'm wherever I'm going to go. I ain't worrying about people over here. Not my problem. That's how it should be. Black women say about black men. Not my problem. Black women need black men to lead. Not my problem. Not my problem. It's not my problem. They want us to be stepdads. Not my problem. I ain't doing it. Find some other sucker. Ain't gonna be me. That's how it should be. Let them people live, for God's sake. Let them live, man. So, with that, I'm about to get off of here. I just wanted to ramble about certain things going on. And with that, I'm out. Thank you, Cool Ardu, for coming through. Anybody who please like and like the video, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and remember, black men, be powerful, be powerless. The choice is yours. I'm out. Peace.